Hello, I'm Ric Blackwell. Oregon's governor is stepping down amid an ethics investigation. In the past hour, longtime Democratic Governor John Kitzhaber announced his resignation over allegations his fiancée used her relationship with him to land contracts for her business. Kitzhaber says his resignation would be effective on Wednesday. In a statement, he apologized to the people who helped get him reelected in November and supported him for the past 3 decades. The Pentagon says about 25 ISIS fighters were killed in an attack on an Iraqi airbase where U.S. Marines are training Iraqi troops. Rear Admiral John Kirby says the ISIS fighters were led by several suicide bombers. Kirby says the attackers, most wearing Iraqi uniforms, were killed by Iraqi security forces, and he says U.S. troops were not involved in the fighting.
At no time were U.S. troops anywhere near the fighting, at least a couple of miles away.
The attack occurred at the Ain al-Assad air base in Iraq's Anbar province. Kirby says U.S. unmanned surveillance aircraft and Army Apache attack helicopters were sent to the scene from Baghdad, but the attack was over before they arrived. President Obama is talking about cybersecurity in California today. It says the first virus hit PCs back in the early 1980s.
And essentially, we've been in a cyber arms race ever since. We design new defenses, and then hackers and criminals design new ways to penetrate them.
And as the president unveils new cybersecurity efforts, Anthem Insurance has announced it's offering 2 years of free credit monitoring and identity theft repair. This after hackers breached data belonging to the nation's second largest health insurer. Republicans ratchet up the pressure on President Obama to sign the Keystone XL pipeline bill. House Speaker John Boehner had a ceremonial signing with Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell today. The bill has already been passed by the Senate. Now it heads to the president.
Keystone XL pipeline is a good idea for our economy, and it's a good idea for our country. Members of both parties know it. They've put politics aside and passed this very important bill.
Boehner is urging the president to, quote, do the right thing and sign the bill. But Mr. Obama has repeatedly promised to veto the bill, and there's not enough support in either the House or the Senate to override it. The drought that's already choking the American Southwest could pale in comparison to what's coming. A new study by NASA, Cornell, and Columbia says if the current pace of climate change continues, the Southwest and Central Plains could find themselves in a drought that will last for decades. And in New York, police say they haven't responded to a murder since Super Bowl Sunday. According to the New York Daily News, the 11-day murder-free streak snaps the modern-day record for the Big Apple. Overall, the murder rate in New York City has also dropped nearly 3%. I'm Ric Blackwell. We're going to have another update coming your way in about 30 minutes right here on Newsmax TV.